We live. What up, Lemley? Back at it again. Put the little one to bed a little later. You know, she's getting older. What's up, Southeast Dusty? Might as well turn the Skype on now since I came in late. T-Funk, what up? Ill Cryptmatic, what up? Delisa, what up? Golden Calf Trump. Well, let's take a look at that. People taking pictures with it. Look at the sister taking a picture with Trump. Cannon Hotep, what up? Everybody was talking about this golden calf. Damn. Sandy Dash selling merchandise at our CPAC booth. We're so disgusted by Republicans that honestly, if Trump's not running, we don't care who wins. Man. Man, they love some Trump, boy. Wasn't it T-Funk? Listen, I had it on from like when he first started, really, right? I might have listened for like a good hour, right? Then I had to go downstairs and do something, right? So I went downstairs, did something, what I had to do. Came back up. He was still going. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, it's such a drastic difference between Trump and Biden. Biden, he got 15 minutes. Biden give you a strong 15 minutes, and he's gone. Man, Trump, that must have been like, what, 2 hours? Hour and a half, 2 hours? It was long. It was close to 2. Or am I bugging? Thank you, Julissa. If y'all don't know, we did a Patreon exclusive with Young Pharaoh. Turned out well. You got to be a member to listen to it. We might break out some clips sooner or later of some of the exclusive stuff we do. But $5 gets you exclusive content of Hoteps Been Told You. He does have some serious energy. And guess what I tweeted? I tweeted this, and people are... I'm getting called a coon. I said Trump is darker than Kamala. 228 retweets. Biden still hasn't done a State of the Union address yet. I bet you'll have the shortest one in history, Lemley. I might put money on that. It had to have been close to over 2, T-Funk. Phone lines are open. But yo, he's got a serious tan, man. Oh, I think I got one of the tweets favorited here.
You know, to get into the Democrat National convention, when they had the convention, you needed voter ID. You needed an ID card. You couldn't get in unless you had an ID. So many people told me you can't get in that place, you need ID. Nobody had ID. You need voter ID, they know that.
What's up, Jack? You there? Hello? Hold on. I might have something messed up here. Oh, hold on. No, microphone. Speakers. Hold on. My bad. You there?
What's up, fool? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. My bad.
What's up, fool? What's going on? What do you think about your boy Trump?
Hey, man, he still got some energy, man. Look like he's a little refreshed, man.
Yeah, Joe Biden came to Texas. He talked for like 3 minutes and he didn't know what the fuck he was saying. What am I doing here? I was like, what the hell? I was like, man. Shit. Hey, it's up to him, man. If he wants to run in 2024, he got it, man. I ain't gonna vote for no clown like that fat guy from Jersey. You know, I don't know his name, but all these people who are gonna run and stuff. Man, if Trump runs, he's got my vote, Jack.
Yeah, it didn't look like he wanted to commit to it, but he was floating that idea out there.
Yeah. He kind of said like a former, president or something like that.
Yeah.
He was throwing like little. He didn't want to really say it, but he was like, "Yeah, I might run."
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna run.
Yeah. I think
that fat guy, Chris Christie. I wouldn't vote for that fat guy, man. Fuck him.
Nah, Christie, he's done. His political career is done.
Yeah, man, just like Cuomo. Cuomo got another accuser, dog. Like, what's going on with Cuomo, dog?
I don't know. Some people are saying that they're just trying to lower his national spotlight, so clear the way for Kamala. That's what people in the streets are saying.
Andrew Cuomo from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone, dog. He got 2 Me Too's already on him, and the 15,000 seniors. He's gonna have to step down. He's gonna have to do something, dog. He can't. When the Democrats start coming at you, you fucked up because Democrats stick together. They never go after each other, but you see Democrats going after you, you done fucked up.
You're right about that. You're definitely right about that. Yeah, it's shocking the way they're going after him.
No matter what you do, Democrats never go after you unless, hey, there ain't nothing we can do. You gone, man. I'm like, shit, so Cuomo fucked up.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did.
That shit. Yeah, but hey, what's going on up with your girl Yvette Carnell, the ADOS movement, man? I think she got her show today, man. I be hearing her, man, but she going cray, dog. She was mad at Herschel Walker, that HR 40. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going losing her mind. Why you got HR? Why you got to let her? I don't know. I need to compete, man. But yeah, man, I was like, I hope she get reparations, but shit, I'm still waiting on $1,400, man. I know, I'm still waiting on $1,400, man. But Yvette Carnell is dangerous and leading her people to a dark place, man. I don't know. She got a plan. Every time I hear her, she's getting worse and worse. Like, she's getting all erratic and like, hey, man, we need the money. I'm still waiting on $1,400. I hope you get reparations, but I don't know. She seem like she got a plan, man. But what do you think about the ADOS movement and the FBA movement and all that kind of stuff?
I think it's fine, to have to distinguish your ethnicity and stuff like that. But, with the Yvette and them, it's like a one-trick pony. All they're doing is talking about is reparations. And that's not that's, you can have some say in that or a program in that, but that can't be they seem like they're putting all their eggs in one basket. And that's what I don't like what they're doing with that.
Yeah, and she ain't got no political allies because she went down ballot. She didn't back Biden, so she ain't got no one in Congress that's going to help her or anything. So
Yeah.
She really ain't got a foot in her door because she didn't back Biden. You got to kiss the ring if you want to be in the Democrat Party. You support Biden and all that.
You definitely do.
That, so, so I don't know. She don't seem like she have a plan or anything like that. I think she's leading. She got a lot of following, but leading them down to a dark path. They should have done what Ice Cube was talking about, man. Hey, let's get something on paper. Let's hold them accountable.
Yeah.
But you remember when he went on with those females?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, nah, we just got to get them in. We don't need to ask nothing now. And they were like mean to them. They were like, you ain't got nothing for black women. And Ice Cube was like, when I say black people, I mean men and women. That's, black people mean men and women, black folk, and they were like, you ain't got nothing specific for us, man. They attacked them, but Ice Cube was right, man. You can't just give your vote away. You're like, what you gonna do for me? I want to get something on record that you're gonna do something for me. Like, at least Trump had the platinum plan.
Yeah.
I ain't getting on for shit. I can't name you one thing Biden said he was gonna do for us, because he was always in the basement.
Nah, you right.
This I'm gonna make your life better. Like even Trump said, I'm gonna build the wall and shit. Get the trade deals. But I don't remember Biden saying not one thing that he was gonna do for us to make our life better, other than Trump is racist. We got to get him out. Change and all this bullshit.
You exactly right, man. You exactly right. Nothing.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. If he don't get his act together, because the first thing they did, what they do, the Equality Act. They want transgender girls and with men. They want the boys with the girls and shit. And that's one thing I said. If you get in, try to help. Don't bring in the bullshit, man. Like Bill Clinton said, focus on the economy and jobs. Don't focus on the A, B, C, D community and shit. It's good. When you say all Americans, that means everybody, dog.
Yeah.
You don't have to single people out. But now they came in with this bullshit, the Equality Act, and there's like 90 genders and shit. Fuck, man. That's the one thing I said. Please don't come in. And that's the first thing they did. They came in with that bullshit, man. That's the thing about Democrats. Okay, you got power now, but if you remember, that's what happened to Barack Obama. He put all his eggs in a basket on health care. And after that, the Republicans got the House, then they got the Senate, so he really couldn't do much. So Barack Obama lost the House and the Senate and like 14 executive seats and stuff like that, So if Biden don't get his ass together, it's going to be the same thing. He's just going to lose the House, and then he's going to probably lose the Senate too, and he ain't going to have no power.
Yeah, you're right about that.
But that's my thing, man. The Democrats, instead of just focusing on the economy, bring jobs back and shit, they focus on the wrong shit, like illegals. And come on, son. I need a check here. I'm working, but, I could a little something, son. I'd rather you help me out than illegal, and I'm Mexican, dog. That's all I'm saying, dog. But yeah, man, props up to Trump. Let's see what happens. We'll sit back. I don't know. I'm just drinking a beer. I'm glad I caught you today, but more power to you. Hotep and Bill.
All right, Hotep and Bill, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, peace out. Jack, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the audio. I got to do some sound checks before I start it up, man. I'm used to like settings staying where they are, you know what I mean? But like, it seems like the settings change on the Skype after I don't know if I reboot or something like that, but my bad. 410, you're online.
What up, Unc? This is Cannon.
What up, Cannon?
Nothing much. Yeah, man, Trump up there like he had a second wind in him. He couldn't wait to talk shit.
For real?
I was like, man, I started listening, and then I stopped for a minute because I started cooking. Then I come back, he was still going. I was like, oh, man. You already knew he was going to jump into the election fraud. So you already knew he was going for that. There was no way he was getting off that stage without talking about that.
Yeah, and that's the mainstream media was waiting for that too, man. They was waiting for him to talk.
I thought they were going to cut the feed. I thought they were going to cut the feed immediately. I was like, oh man, they about to cut this off. Look, they let it go though. I was like, oh, all right, cool. I think what he going to do, right? I don't think he's going to run, but I think he's going to pull a Bloomberg. He's going to start funding politicians.
Yeah.
I think I think that's where the power is. I think he know that. He's like, you know what? That's cool. So he can play that game. I'm gonna start pushing these politicians. I'm gonna start backing them. I'm gonna start backing these laws. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that'd be the smart thing. That'd be the smart play. You know, because real talk, like, Republicans, they just, you know, they the kids in the schoolyard that get picked on. That's all it is. You know,
Yeah.
Trump was just the one that went after the vote.
Yeah, and you know, he said it was striking. He said, I don't know, he gave a stat of like, he said like out of 127 people he backed, 120 of them won their elections. So you might be right. He might just try to play the kingmaker. You know what I'm saying? And he can really control the party by not running.
Yeah, he definitely can do it. He can be the one behind the scenes. You know what I mean? He got that political equity in him.
Yeah.
So I don't see him running in 2024. If he does, that'd be crazy. What, he gonna be like 79 or something crazy? Like, you know, we'll see. But, you know, all the powers, and like you said, being the kingmaker, the one that puts these people in office, which, you know, if black folks was paying attention, that's how you get shit done right there. You know, I always equated it to The Departed. You seen that movie The Departed? You had, you know, you had Jack Nicholson's character. He put that kid all the way up, and, you know, through school, college, the academy, just so he could have somebody on the inside controlling stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, that's what we got to do.
Yeah.
You know, we got to fund our own politicians. Once you do that, go get that kid that you see that's promising on the street. Get him off the street. You know what I mean? Put him through school. Get him, you know, put him through, you know, law degree or whatever. Get him into politics. Make him a city councilman, alderman, all that stuff. Let him move up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how you do it. You know, that's how the white folks do it. That's how the white man do it.
Yeah.
We gotta learn from our oppressors, man. But it's almost like we just like being oppressed. You know what I mean? I don't get it. You know, B.O.B. said it. He was like, masters pick their slaves, now the slaves pick their masters. You don't know what you got played till like 10 years after. You know what I mean?
Bars.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, no, right? But it's crazy. It's like, but Trump was up there. He was talking big stuff. He looked like he was 3 years younger. Like you said, he had the golf tan going on. Like, he just was so happy to get up out of there. Plus, he ain't been talking. You know, he ain't even talking this shit on Twitter. So
yeah,
you know, I mean, he couldn't wait to get up there and start spitting. He thought he was on the campaign trail again.
Yeah, that was his element. He loved it.
Exactly. He likes that. You know, he lives for that. He lives for the drama. He love that smoke.
Yeah,
he trying to get it all day, every day. So, but anyway, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. Salute and Hotep and Build.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
All right, peace. 480, you on the line.
What up, Unc?
What up, man?
Shout out first to Embiid, MVP 2021. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about CPAC a little bit. Shout out to my boy ABL. He was grifting pretty hard, man.
Yo, I seen that. Yo,
he was
had
streaming
like
CPAC, and every time music came on, he muted it. He's like, yo, I just want to lower the music there. I don't want to get hit with a strike, though. I'm going to take it down, though. It's like, come on, ABL, chill. So, yeah, once we get off the line, I'm gonna get it to the grifties.com. I'm gonna put ABL up there if he's not up there already. But
oh yeah,
yeah,
that's
just kind of like a mixed bag. What do you think about kind of like the NBA season, how the Sixers are doing, and then you know, Mr. Joseph Rahim Biden dropping bombs everywhere.
You know, I think for the Sixers, you know, if everyone's healthy, they have a shot. But, you know, as if one person goes out, you see how flawed their team gets. You know what I'm saying? You know, with Harris out, they didn't look good. You know, with Simmons out, they didn't look good. With Embiid out, they don't look good. I kind of think they might try to make a play for Lowry. I think that might be the move. Because I think they do need.
They should, because they could play Lowry at the 2, and they could still play Simmons at the 1.
Yeah.
But if you should check out a pretty funny clip. The Sixers, they lost to the Cavs the other night in OT, and like 3 seconds left in the game, Sixers down by about 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Simmons hits a 3, and Philly's announcer's just like, "Oh, Simmons, he just hit a 3. Didn't mean anything." I was just like, bro. But yeah, just kind of like a general bag for me. Just like kind of like watching hoops and stuff. Still waiting for my stimulus. I got plenty of bombs over there in Syria, though. So you know. But, yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, my bro.
All right, thanks, man.
Yep.
Peace. Hotep and Build. Call or call back. Yeah, we seen. Yo, it was kind of wild. I was looking for the stream to watch the CPAC. Then somebody was saying RSB, and then I usually go to ABLs. I usually watch it. You know, I'll give the brother a look, give him a look. You know what I mean? Shout out ABL. He had like 5,000 viewers on the stream. Oh shit.
I think he's answering phone calls on Skype. Sounds like he.
214, you're online.
Hey man, what's up, brother? This is Tyreek, bro.
What up, Tyreek?
Hey, not much, man. I just want to say, man, Trump's speech at CPAC was good, man.
Yeah.
And what I really like is that how he honed in on the Republicans, because the thing is, bro, like we can bash Democrats all day, but Democrats are going to Democrat, bro. Like they're going to keep cheating, they're going to keep being hypocritical. But the problem is, you got weak Republican insiders who don't do anything, who don't fight for any type of conservative value, any type of conservative legislation. If you look at the Republicans he named, most notably Mitt Romney, if you notice, Mitt Romney can't find his single voice to criticize Democrats on anything, on any of these weird gender pushes or illegal immigration, things of that nature. He's silent on it. He's silent on any censorship of conservatives and all these double standards. But it seems like these lame Republicans, they find their voice to criticize Trump, and they do it loudly. And what that does to the base in the world is it kind of shows that the Republican Party is not unified. But if you contrast that with the Democrats, if you notice, they never criticize each other. And if they do, it's real tepid, but it's never just forceful. It's never just, this person's a loony. And I don't understand, and this is why I get mad at the Republican base. It's like, why are you guys electing these people? You know, it's like,
right.
You elect these Republicans, and then you get mad at how they behave. Mitt Romney should have never been elected, bro. I'm like, did the Trump supporters, did y'all not see the vitriol he was talking about Trump? And then you still go elect him? And then he impeaches Trump, and he's putting a middle finger up to his base. He pretty much is. And right now, Mitt Romney is not being primaried by any Republican. So it just shows, like, when the conservative base doesn't punish any of these Republicans, it gives them more incentive to screw them over. So what I'm really hoping, bro, especially from Donald Trump, forget these Democrats, man. When it comes time to these Republican traitors primary, I truly hope that he goes hard on them, man.
Yeah.
You know, I really do, man. And just one more thing, man. When it comes to this, Democrat rule, you know, I think black people especially are going to have a lot of buyer's remorse, man, because the censorship is coming.
Yeah.
And they're going to get black people, especially who have an independent mind, who is really speaking about what the real problems is of America, not just on liberalism or conservatives, but really going at the power structure. They're really going to start silencing us. And I just truly hope that our people can wake up to this. You know, I know we talk about white supremacy a lot, but to me, the way white supremacy is talked about, especially in the liberal media, is just one way. The only white supremacists are the Republicans. There's no white supremacists in the Democrat Party, and what this psychologically does to black people is that when it's time to vote, because we're so afraid of white supremacists, we sit there and we ignore policy, we ignore any disrespect that the Democrats show us. We just do anything, and we ignore it because we are so afraid of Republican rule. And I think we have to change that narrative. And that's pretty much all I want to say, bro.
Oh, man. Facts, man. Appreciate you calling.
All right, take care, man.
All right, Hotep and Bill. Somebody said the callers don't let me speak. Hey, I'm just giving y'all a platform to speak. You know, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I want to play this clip real quick before somebody else calls in.
Women are incensed for other oil-producing countries and a massive loss for the United States and our great citizens. Joe Biden and the Democrats are even pushing policies that would destroy women's sports.
It's Big Pop.
A lot of new records are being broken in women's sports. Hate to say that, ladies, but got a lot of new records. They're being shattered. You know, for years, the weightlifting, every ounce is like a big deal for many years. All of a sudden, somebody comes along and beats it by 100 pounds. Boom, boom. Now, young girls and women are incensed that they are now being forced to compete against those who are biological males. It's not good for women. It's not good for women's sports, which worked so long and so hard to get to where they are. The records that stood for years, even decades, are now being smashed with ease. Smashed. If this is not changed, women's sports, as we know it, will die. They'll end. It'll end. What coach, if I'm a coach, you know, I want to be a great coach. What coach, as an example, wants to recruit a young woman to compete if her record can easily be broken by somebody who was born a man? Not too many of those coaches around, right? They are around. They won't be around long because they're going to have a big problem when their record is, we're 0-16, but we're getting better. No, I think it's crazy. I think it's just crazy what's happening. We must protect the integrity of women's sports. So important. After.
Look. They stood up. Them all stood up quick, boy. Them all stood up quick. You watch them.
And I don't even know.
Isn't that crazy that he has to be the reason of the voice of reason for this? I'm going to be surprised if white women let this happen, man. I'm going to be totally shocked. like I'm be like, wow. Like, white women, you gonna let this happen? I'm looking at him like, what you gonna do something? Because, you know, you have to think of it this way. It's going to be a lower number, but, you know, potential is, you know, like them girls in Connecticut. Some of them girls that you know, they were cisgender, they didn't get a chance at scholarships. Didn't get a chance at winning state medals. You only get one time in high school, man. So for some people, that's going to be the epitome of their sports career. It's crazy. ABL's going up the Grifties. I gotta wait for the Joker to because he has to authorize it. Somebody hit up Hotep Jesus, tell him to authorize ABL on the Grifties. We gotta get him voted up, man. I got 12 votes remaining. I'll use all 12 on him. Hold on, let me read these. Lemley, Biden hasn't done a State of the Union yet. I read that. Lemley, somehow Tariq Nasheed, a shine grifter who literally believes in white supremacy, came out with a better name for his ADOS riff-off than ADOS did for their own group. He did. Jeff Curtis, great interview of Young Farrell last night. Thank you. Big Poppy, listen to the show and watching the Knicks. Catch the Sixers eventually. Man, the Knicks are surprising, man. But I knew what's his name would have them playing hard. I knew it. Natasha, you hung up. You voted for Unc's Koofy. But what's his name? Thibodeau? I knew he would have the Knicks playing better. I knew he would have the Knicks balling. I knew it. Especially they got D Rose now too. Shoot. I was begging for the Sixers to get D Rose. What's up, Natasha?
Hey, what's happening, Unc?
What's going on? What's good with you?
Peace, peace. Peace, family. Look, I wanted to touch base. I have a couple of things, just two, probably. One, I wanted to let y'all know that I've seen this article that Tennessee has introduced a bill that would give men the right to veto abortion, if they're the biological father, which I thought was amazing. Okay. This is something that I felt was really necessary and beautiful, because it's like, who are y'all? Why? It's just too much. It's a big funnel of nonsense. So I'm very excited about that.
Okay.
The other thing, I don't want to offend anyone. I'm pretty sure I won't. But I will say this. I don't stick up for a lot of people.
Okay.
I don't. I might a little bit here and there, but I want to say this to a lot of people. I hope I don't offend anybody. But I think a lot of people do not. I'm speaking on the young Pharaoh thing. I think a lot of people take him the wrong way, probably because they only listen to part. First of all, let me just say, I don't listen to him all the time. Whatever. Okay. I actually But I think there's a lot of hateration going on around in these parts. I think a lot of men, listen, and I know if you want me to give an example, I will, but I don't think I have to do that. A lot of people don't like his energy. They don't understand his energy, and they haven't really listened to him. Okay. So I can't really relate to everything that he says and all this and that, but he has actually taught me a lot of things about, like, the weird stuff that's going on in this world and stuff. And so I just have to stand up real quick and say, hey, if you guys don't, I'm not telling you to go listen to him. I'm just telling you, stop letting your little emotions tell you, or your little, I want to see, he has some deep topics. So a lot of people are going to go, oh, okay, they're going to take it the wrong way. And I really feel like, I feel like he has a lot of different subjects that he talks about, and I feel like he actually, I would say that most of your viewers, if they're kind of the same viewers that are on Hotep Nation and this and that, we all have the same values. Right. So beyond all what we want, beyond all the little this and that, and what the little clips that people put out to make us get our emotions up, put your emotions aside and think about what really is important to you, and, listen to people. So, like I said, I had to stick up for him a little bit, because I was like, man, he sticks up for the kids. And I was really proud of him with the whole, the little march. Look, I had one of my mentors. When I brought his name up, I found out about Young Pharaoh around the same time I found out about y'all, and I was like, oh, he had a video about polygamy. And so I reached out to my friend, and I was like, what's happening? What do you think about this? And then when I told him who was saying it, this is one of the most, like, non-hateration type of person, and he was like, oh, Young Pharaoh. And I'm like, it just showed me a lot of people don't really, we like to look at the outside and not really kind of like take a moment to really figure out if we agree or not agree. We like to just be on the surface with our views and things like that. So I gotta stick up for him. I gotta be honest. Like I said, I do subscribe to his website. I don't know if he has a Patreon and all this, but I do, because he had a special, around his birthday last year or whatever. I just think he has a lot of good things to say. Do I agree with everything? No. Do I appreciate it, or do I relate to everything? No. But, I don't know. Everybody is not always, I can relate to not always being understood, just because, you know, you're kind of like hardcore with your shit. You know what I mean? So anyway.
Do you? Well, I mean, everybody's going to have detractors. You know, I'm looking at his YouTube. Let me subscribe. I wasn't ever subscribed to him. He's got 500,000, you know, subs. So, you
but
know,
that doesn't matter. Anybody, but why does, how many, wait, but I want you to finish. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm working on that.
No, no, it's fine. You know, I do see some people, but I do see more people, you know, sticking up for him and, you know, telling me, you know, go listen to Young
Fowl. You're going to see a lot of
Fowl.
people that stick up for him in a different way, though. You're going to see, they're going to be super fied. I'm not that person.
Okay.
I'm actually an outsider, in my opinion. I feel like that's why I had to say something, because I'm like, I'm an outsider. In my mind, I feel like a lot of those people, they know all his little, I want to say little ideas and all this. They, you know what I mean? They follow some of the things that he's a researcher. He seems like a person who's a thinker. He's not just, anyway, was there anything else you were going to say? Because I was like, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm like, I kind of feel like there's a lot of people who go real deep for him. And I respect that too. I can't really relate to that either. But I feel like he's been disregarded because people haven't really given him a chance. And everybody, listen, there's lazy people on both sides, okay? Nobody wants to take the time to actually listen to him. Now, I'm not saying, I haven't listened to all his videos. I could probably say I've probably listened to, 10 videos, if that, fully. But there are many, many things that he talks about most recently in the last year, I would say. I haven't really went back. I don't think we should disregard people because, listen, I'll give you an example. Okay? Remember the HQC, the little, remember the doctor? Remember the frontline doctors when they came out? That lady from
right. I remember. I know you're
from Africa. Okay, everybody disregarded her passionate and very, her very intense statement because what? Because she had other videos saying that she believed in spirits of this and whatever it was, and everybody acted like it was this scary, this weird, it's so easy to disregard people by something that is an everyday thing. It's like, so my thing is this. People like that they want a storybook ending, okay? They want a Disney, they want a storybook ending, and I'm not saying anything against anyone. Like I said, I don't want it to, right? I love you guys so much. And I just wanted to just make a point that I am not going to watch him tonight. I'm not going to watch him tomorrow. But please do not discredit people that may rub you the wrong way or don't attract you in a certain way. Just be open-minded because everyone that, just keep out for people that have the same values. I gotta jump in. I'll jump in for anybody if I see. I don't even, like I said, he's not that important to me or whatever. But I definitely had to jump in and say I've watched certain things. He's all about it. Like he seems like he's really about his family a lot. His girl has a channel and like it just. He seems like a really a person that a lot of people can't relate to being. So I gotta look up to that a little bit.
No, we appreciate you sticking up for people. The world needs more Natashas in the world. Because you stick up for people and people you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Most def.
We have to. Gotta stick it together, right?
Yeah.
So wait. One more thing. Did I already tell y'all about how? Oh yeah, I already told you about the abortion thing. Okay, cool. Well, I just wanted to say I love you guys.
Thank you.
And have a great evening.
You too.
Talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later. Natasha, ladies and gentlemen. I subscribed to his channel. I seen one video on here. Oh, come on, Big Poppy. I seen one video on here. Y'all seen it. I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna play it after I'm getting done on the stream. No, he got one video that's on point. I'm like, oh boy. But shout out to Young Pharaoh that came on. What's Skype? Hello, Jack. You call back?
What's up, fool? People saying the audio was bad, fool.
Oh yeah. I had like midway through. I had to switch my audio up.
I'm already getting people from Yvette Cornell. They're already attacking me. They say Tommy Chong is attacking you.
Come on, man.
Tommy Chong is attacking. Tommy Chong is attacking you on Hotep's channel. I already got. I think she's coming on tonight. But Yvette, they just met some guy attacking you on Uncle Hotep channel. No, but you know what, fool? I just wanted to circle back with you because I'm concerned because T.I. Do you know what's going on with that?
No, I saw. Hold on, let me try to bring it up now. I saw an investigator is going to go. T.I. investigator. I think an investigator is going to look into the T.I. thing on the victim's behalf, I believe.
Damn, fool, that's fucked up, bro. Because T.I. is my hero, bro. I don't want him to go down. I heard one of his kids said, "Damn, mama, you nasty. You having 3 sons with them green eyes?" But I was like, man, fool, that's fucked up, man. Just because daddy's freaky, doesn't give you a right. I hope, he's okay. But, T.I.'s always been there for the community. The fact that he's a freak and he likes having threesomes and fucking midgets and dogs or whatever the hell he's doing, hey, man, more power to him. The man, he got to do what he's got to do. You know what I'm saying, fool?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm trying to find an article, but I read it. I saw it somewhere, but I didn't. I should have saved it. But yeah, I've seen that they might be looking into it, man.
Damn, they're bringing investigators and shit. What are they going to investigate? They already said we have sex. They ain't nothing to investigate. Was he doing Rick James shit, like burning them with a crack pipe and shit?
No, a lawyer seeks sexual abuse investigation against T.I. and Tiny. Oh, she's just calling out. In a letter sent to the state and federal authorities in Georgia and California, lawyer Tyrone A. Blackburn, who's represented 11 victimized people, alleged sexual abuse, forced ingestion of illegal narcotics, kidnapping, terroristic threats, and false imprisonment from 2005 to 2018.
Oh, is that what the article said?
Yeah, this is on Rolling Stone.
Well, let me explain to you what the article really meant, T.I. invited us to his house. We got fucked up. We were doing cocaine and drugs, but it was all legal, That's what the article really means, nobody forced them to go to T.I.'s house to have threesomes and whatnot, Hell, if a girl tells me, hey, you want to come fuck in my house, I'll be like, hell yeah, cocaine, whatever, like, hell yeah. I'm not going to say no. I'm just saying.
Pause.
I'm not gonna be like, nah.
Right.
All them girls are like, hey, what was Tiny's best friend? His name, I forget her name. Shakana.
I don't know who her friend is. I don't know.
Yeah, but was she involved in threesome and shit? Because she wasn't all that pretty, but I bang her, man. Ooh. I like ugly chicks. I don't know. That's just something on me. I don't want to bring it up and shit. Yeah, I think it was Shaquana. Yeah. I got a thing for her. If I ever meet her in real life, I'm gonna give her the best 5 minutes of her life. All right, no, I just called chicken. But hey, Hotep and Bill.
All right, Hotep and Bill. Yeah, this is kind of wild. They're saying a sordid shakedown campaign that began on social media. The Harris implore everyone not to be taken in by these obvious attempts to manipulate the press and misuse the justice system. Boy, it don't look good, bro. Yeah, I used to work at a jail, right? And they had a couple of female COs. There's one black CO. She was kind of light skinned. She was kind of like Tiny's complexion. And hold on, I'll tell the story back. 336, you're on the line.
Oh, what's good, Uncle Hotep?
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much, man. I want to talk about this Rachel Levine character.
Oh no. Rachel Levine. She went up and that person was talking to Rand Paul this week, right?
Right. Can we be real, Sean, for a second?
Go ahead.
Bro, that's a pedophile, bro. That's a satanic pedophile right there, man. Like, there's certain conversations, me and you, we not having about cutting off boys' penises or kids' breasts. Like, we not having these conversations, bro. Like, that's a weirdo, man. Wasn't she in your state? In office or something like that?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
What's going on out here, man?
I don't know. I can't even call it. On one hand, there is such thing as gender dysphoria. But on the other hand, it seems like they're going with one treatment and disregarding all the rest. And that treatment is to go ahead and proceed and try to, match what your dysphoria is to what gender you want to be or you think you are or the things of that nature. Now, she was saying she agrees with doing those surgeries and stopping puberty with kids that are young. So it'll be easier to do, the gender reassignment surgery. Go ahead.
Who thinks like that? Bro? Like, why is that even on your mind? That right there, that has no business being on my mind at all. Like, I have no business talking about that at all. You get what I'm saying, man? Like, that's crazy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. You know what I mean? But it's, I think when they declassified it, because it used to be a mental illness, I guess, and when they stopped regarding it, classifying it as such, then they can go ahead and go with this, try to, what's the word for it? Go ahead and push these reassignment surgeries.
And not just that, but are they going to make it like to where a minor isn't even going to need the consent of an adult? Are they pushing that?
I kind of think that might have been in this Equality Act bill. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. That's why I kind of think that they're trying to push for that. It's just, I don't know. We're heading into bizarre territory. This is really bizarre.
Because
that
kind of behavior, like, that's going to be in our schools. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
there'll probably be a counselor or something.
It's already been in our, like, in the last 5 years. You know, I know there's a school out here called Boyertown, right? And then there was a transgender student who wanted to use the facilities of their chosen gender. And some of the kids parents and kids filed a lawsuit trying to stop it. They lost the lawsuit. And Boyertown was one of the most, like, notorious racist towns in Pennsylvania. And if they're doing it in a town like that,
damn.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I was in high school, our this is what type of town Boyertown was in. When I was in high school and I graduated in 91, our boys basketball team went up there and played basketball. And the kids in Boyertown, Pennsylvania, were throwing black jelly beans at our basketball players because, you know, we had some brothers on our team.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fast forward to 2021, and they're pushing, you know, the agenda in everywhere. It's everywhere. No stone will be unturned.
Like, do you believe that? Like, man, I just don't believe in cutting off boys' penises, bro. I don't believe in that. I'm sorry. Like, that ain't, nah. Cutting off breasts, cutting off penises, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
You know,
Especially
I think
for a minor to be able to. For a minor to be able to make that decision, that's sick, bro.
Yeah, you know, as a child, you know, as an adult, it's one thing. For a child, it's different. You know, because even Rand brought up the point. He was just like, he brought up a particular person. They had the blockers and everything done when they were minor. When they got to be an adult, they had regrets and they wish they never did it. Now there's no reversing it. There's nothing they can do for that person.
And I'm thinking, like, I would thought that women would be more against that because as a woman, you pay the ultimate price of being a woman, don't you? Like, why would you want these people imitating you?
That's what I don't get. You know, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. You know, that's, you know, on one hand, I think women are more sympathetic and caring. So some of them are like want to be caring about it. But on the other hand, you know, you're starting to see some of the women, you know, like the hardcore feminists, like, no, hell no, this isn't right. Because now they see the jig and they see how men, well, people that were men or are men, however you want to take it, are taking their positions. Like Rachel Levine is literally taking a cisgender woman's position. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Bro, you don't think she's a weirdo, bro, or whatever that is? That's a weirdo, bro. I don't care. Like, I hate to say it on your channel, but, bro, that's a weirdo. I don't care what nobody say, bro. That's a pedophile right there. That is a pedophile. Like, she couldn't come around, or whatever, couldn't come around the hood talking like that. They do that on their stage. Like, I can't be on my hood talking about that. I can't come around my people like, no, we not talking about minors having sex changes, bro. That's crazy.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything of those accusations. I know the big thing in Pennsylvania was she had shut down, I think, the adult centers, the old folks homes, but she got her parents out while she had shut them down. And then, you know, a lot of old folks homes died in that first wave of the corona. You know, so some people were saying she saved her parents, but didn't save anyone else's. That was the big thing in Pennsylvania about this person.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna say one more thing. That T.I., I don't know who he pissed off, But they on his ass.
They definitely did. He pissed somebody off. I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
He ain't towed the line somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Because all this him raping women, I was outside when T.I. was at his height, dude. He was the #1 rapper in the world at that time. When that King album and ATL came out, he was the #1 rapper in the world. All them females wanted to be on T.I.'s dick.
Yeah.
All right. So all that, him raping, that's all that. T.I. couldn't beat off the pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't run from all that pussy he was getting. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I don't know. He pissed off somebody, all right? All that kidnapping and drugging, that shit is a lie, all right? But anyway, Hotep and Bill, and peace.
Peace, man. Hotep and Bill. Yeah, I'm kind of incredulous. I'm gonna shut the phone off. I'm kind of incredulous about those T.I. accusations myself. Like he said, Tip was at time the hottest nigga in the streets, man. Let's be perfectly honest. I don't even like him, but like his style of rap and stuff like that. But he was the avant-garde of trap music, in the South. Here goes the vanilla pleasure. So I don't know about any of that. Like, this sounds like a setup to me, but you know how it goes. Now today's world. I feel like I was going to cover something else. Damn, let me read this super chat. Oh, the story about the prison. Oh, it was just about T.I. and you're gonna have. This is what she told me. She was light skinned, John, and she was like, "No, you can't." And she said, "No, two light brights can't go together." It's crying, dying. I'll never forget that, man. And two light brights will end up in trouble, and that's why I fucking died. But that was it. There wasn't no deeper prison story than that. Man, I might tell some prison stories when I have Nerd on, because I used to be a CO in Delaware, and that's where Nerd is from. I might talk about Gander Hill Prison with him a little bit. But yeah. Did I ever tell you all about the guy? This will kind of plays into that. I don't know if I told you all about this. There was this one CO was a hard ass dude, right? White guy, man. He was giving you always have these COs that give everybody trouble and shit like that. They were a hard line. They basically just did their job, but they were assholes about it. And when you had to work with them, you had to be on your P's and Q's, because you never know when something was going to pop off, right? All of a sudden, I was working in booking and receiving. And this is where they bring the inmates in, right? And this is where the cops or state police bring them in. You shake them down. You got telling them to bend over, cough, look in the ass, and all this other craziness. He used to work down there like 5 days a week. And I used to work down there sometimes. I was never steady down there, right? So I used to see how he worked. Then one day, man, I was down booking and receiving, and here come the fucking CO in the door. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Right? He was coming in the door. The police brought him in. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He in handcuffs. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. He be in charge. He had married an Asian lady. And I think it might have been like a mail order bride. It was something crazy story. Right? And she had like a daughter. They had a daughter together. She accused the officer of messing with the daughter. Oh my God. The inmates went crazy. They was banging on the glass. You punk ass mother, we're gonna eat you alive. Right? Because he was the same guy that was giving, like on Monday, he was giving the inmates hell. On Tuesday, he was in book and receive and getting booked. I didn't know what the hell was going on, right? So they put him in they when they ever there's a cop or like a high profile inmate, they keep him away from all the other inmates anyway. So I was like, damn, it went all across the fucking jail. Everybody was talking about it. I was like, man, see, I didn't live in Delaware. I live in Pennsylvania. I drove down Delaware. So a couple months got by, he got out of jail. I don't know, he got bailed out or something. I don't know what happened, right? Then 6 months later, I never heard anything about it, right? Then, right, I was working with this white guy on swing shit. I used to work 3 to 11. I was like, yo, because, you know, it's, you know how, like in jail, it's like, you know, the whites stick with the whites, blacks stick with the blacks. It's almost the same way with the correction officers. Most of the white COs hang with the white COs, and most of the black COs hang with the black COs, whatever, you know. So this was a white guy who got arrested. So I was working this white CO, right? And I didn't really know him too much. He seemed cool. I was just like, yo, man, whatever happened to my man that got arrested? And I just seen this look on his face, like, because I just wanted to verify, because I kind of heard a rumor. I thought I was ear hustling one day, and I thought somebody was saying they went to his funeral. I'm like, went to his funeral? So I asked the white CO, and he had this look on his face, like you know, you talk about somebody and like you didn't hear, and he's like, man, he got out, he went to a field with his gun and blew his brains out. I'm like, oh wow, man. I was like, my bad. You know, he was talking, and then it was like, man, I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it at all. He said his wife was crazy, and he felt that his wife just made up that whole story. I don't know what to believe. But you might say, why did he take his life then if he didn't do it? Well, his career was over. You know, if you would have seen this guy work, you knew being a CO was that was the height of his life, the height of his career. He loved his job. I didn't love that shit. You know, I mean, it was cool. It was a job. I was trying to be a cop. I thought I was going to be. But he loved being a CO. He loved telling people what to do. That's some people are like that. So, yeah. So I don't know. It's hard to tell in cases like this. It's hard to tell. Oh, anyway. Lemley Harden should win MVP. To be honest, he's been carrying Brooklyn a lot. I gotta say, we'll see. We'll see. I kind of think Embiid's having a better year than Harden. You know, if the Nets win the East, then maybe. But if the Sixers win the East, I think you got to give it to Embiid. I just don't think anybody on Utah is having that great a year. Ricky Green, that YP Joan was fantastic in the way you and HJ handled the comments. And I won't repeat here about the redacted made the whole thing. Hotep and Bill from Texas. Thank you, Ricky Green. Yeah, if you haven't subscribe to Patreon and watch that Young Pharaoh interview. Ken and Hotep, you hear about the school districts in Syracuse, New York that had to shut down because a third of the teachers got sick for the second shot of Yamin. Nah, I didn't hear that at all. I was arguing with my mom today, man. No, it was yesterday. She talking about that shot. Asked me what I'm getting. I'm like, pfft. And she got kind of like mad at me. I'm like, pfft. I was like, when the FDA authorizes it, not for emergency use, for full-time use, I'll think about it. I think J&J is coming out with a one-shot joint. I'm not getting no 2 shots, man. No, that's out. That's out. That joint is out. That joint, the double dose. I'll take the J&J, but the J&J is like one shot, and I think it's like 64%, whatever. But a double dose of that, nah, man, you can kiss my behind. But yeah, she was like looking at me. What do you? I was like, some people are dying of heart attacks, getting sick. Would you rather have a heart attack or the COVID? I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, Mom, like 90% of the people that get the joint don't even get sick. John Lemley, the tip just to me another kind stopper and he'll be straight. Pause. Oh my God. That's not T.I.'s mom. That's his girl, Sam Baker. Unc, what is up with Asian Lives Matter? Why are they pushing? What's the end game? I kind of think that, let's just look at the hashtag. I kind of think, what is the thing they're saying? Are we going to enter an Asian century? I think it's the Asians' turn to rule the world. I mean, run the world, lead the world, or however you want to call it. Real rap. Oh my gosh. Love our people like you love our food. Unbelievable. Asian is not a virus, racism is. They going for a name. They want look at all the. Nobody would be talking about Jeremy Lin if this didn't come up. And this is what I want to talk about, the shine. This is what you dumbass shines get. Let me put my kufi on. Hold on, man. Let me put my kufi on. Let me put my kufi on. Now let me speak to this shine. You shines ran behind that Black Lives Matter thing for the last, I don't know how many years. Some of us said, shut the hell up, Shine. This is stupid. Why are y'all doing this? You're being misled. Y'all didn't want to hear it. Some of us said they're using this just to get Joe Biden in the White House. Y'all didn't want to listen to us. Now look. Now, as soon as Joe Biden gets in the White House, what's he do? You think he's fighting for blacks? Is he? You think the media is fighting for blacks? Are they? So as Biden got into office, the media switched it up to Asian Lives Matter. Go on Normie Book and look at the news feed. They can make they can make anything sound like an epidemic by the way the media portrays it. The media keeps portraying every Asian story they get, they portray it. Now you're going to think just like this. Like this TikTok. With the strength that I got. I'm not going to play his playing music. Now we're thinking that all the Asians are just getting out here, getting their head knocked off every 5 minutes. Just like they made everybody think the black people was getting shot by the police every 5 minutes. Shine, your lives don't matter now, do they? Y'all just got pushed down the pecking order in real time. Just like we told you. Just like Hoteps been told you. Hasn't been an increase in Asian whatever hate. In my opinion, I don't think so. Has there always been some beef between, some of the elements in the hood? Yeah. Yeah, of course. This is crazy. Just look at it. There hasn't been now really getting beat, harassed, spat on, and murdered. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that? Remember that we used to have knockouts, the knockout game? I don't believe this to be so. But the media is going to portray it as so. I blame you Shines. You Shines got up there and believed everything the media said. Black History Month is over. Sketch therapy, and they couldn't even wait till Black History Month is over. Did Sean King jump on that too? Oh my God. Listen, I don't advocate anybody jumping on anybody, mugging and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is the media is portraying it like it's an epidemic when I don't think it is. It's not. I don't know. But for a reason for it, I don't know. I kind of think, China is going to be in the forefront of the world soon. And I think they're setting the stage for that. You want my honest opinion. I think America is, I think we're going to be taking down a couple pigs. I don't think we're going to be the leader of the world. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I see it. Bio Reaper, you think the grifties list is get out of control? Over 130 grifters. Some people were mad about Anomaly's recent nomination. No, if it's getting reactions out of people, then yeah, it's doing its job. Lemley, I think ALM emerging after POC lexicon push is really interesting. I'm telling you why. I just told you why, Lemley. That's why. That Asian Lives Matter is going to be short-lived once they realize niggas is doing it. No. You see, they never, if you watch these, how they report it, they don't really make it about it's black people doing it. They just say people are doing it. But they're going to knock these niggas in the head. Watch. Because they're going to pass some hate crime laws to protect Asians. And these niggas going to get their dicks pushed in the dirt, man. I'm telling these, I told these shines on my Twitter, y'all better leave them alone. Y'all better leave them alone. Lemley, you look like you want the Mike's kids how much you're swallowing it. Pause. Oh, come on, Lemley. Big Poppy, Koofy rants never take a rest, 24/7. Lemley, unless they're facing a group of LeBrons, there's no way that stir fry man is getting their ass kicked by Shines. Come on, man. Lemley, what is your problem, man? Lemley, America, we're going to be taking down a couple pigs. Watch. This has been a drastic change, man. You know, just watch. Anyway, I mean, they got the NBA, the fucking Daryl Morey. He said to say something about China. They made him retract it. That should tell you something. This is just another extension of that. Anyway, I've been on for an hour and 16 minutes. Thanks everybody coming through. Thanks everybody subscribing. Thanks everybody. Oh, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that sub button. Thanks everybody donated. Big Poppy, Lemley, Cannon Hotep, Bio Reaper, Nathan McClaskey, Ricky Green, Big Poppy, Jeff Curtis. Thanks everybody for donating. Koreans make the best fried chicken. Oh my gosh. Do they really? I don't know. I'm going with the Shine, man. They can't outcook the Shine's fried chicken, man. No. I just went to Mabel's in Westchester today. Got some fried yard bird. That joint was seasoned to a T. To a T. Koreans can't mess with that, man. Y'all bump y'all damn heads, man. Take care, Lemley. Take care and stay safe. Beware the Caucasoids. Yo, man, that YP interview, man. I don't know. Like some of the stuff, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I hope I'm never that woke. I don't know. I don't know about all that. But anyway, thanks everybody coming through. Thanks for everybody listening. We're going to do Nerd Nash for the Patreon this week. Tune into the podcast Thursday night on Hotep Jesus' channel, 8 o'clock. I'll be back here next Sunday. And I'll try to get in if the weather breaks, I'm going to be back out there doing the kettlebell grift. Thanks everybody for listening. I'll talk to y'all later. Love, peace, and hair grease. See you, Natasha.